What's up, guys?
Welcome
Go.
back after a long hiatus.
Yeah, real long. Very excited to do this episode. We're going to be covering IPL fantasy picks, IPL cricket fantasy picks for the next two games, match 37, match 38. The first match is Lucknow LSG versus Mumbai Indians. Gaurav, you want to get right into it?
So the games at the one day, which the last two games have been high scoring. One of them was when Rajasthan made 2-2 with Josh Butler's century, and Delhi made like what 200 plus in the chase.
Yeah,
So
207.
and the match before that was also like a 189, 190 game with RCB.
Yep.
So the pitch is terrible in this IPL to predict. I mean, one day it's like 200, the next day maybe 100, but maybe this is the closest to uh, it being predictable.
All right.
So,
So we're going with a batting pitch
so
here.
yeah. So what do you pick, Pranav? Two
All right.
two must-haves, let's say from luck.
Starting with Lucknow, my two must-haves are KL Rahul. Averages real well against Mumbai. You know the exact average. Um, and
94 plus,
my
I believe, last 9 innings.
yeah, everyone else has really not been in that great form. Quinton de Kock has been on and off. Deepak Huda, he's been doing well, better than he has been in the past, but not a must-have. I'm going to go with my second must-have to be Jason Holder. He bats a little bit and he takes one or two wickets every now and then. So yeah.
Always bowls at the desk too, so
Yeah, bowls at the
normally
death.
picks up
So
sort of. Let's see. So should I do Mumbai?
yeah. Oh, you want me to
So
do my Mumbai picks?
no, let me do two from Mumbai. So I'm gonna go with SKY guy Surya Kumar Yadav. I think he's a must-have because he's the only guy who's been in form. Bad games have been like at least 30 scores. So I'm gonna go with him one, and I think Ishan is gonna break out of his mini slump. He's both the spinners in the Lucknow team spinner into him with Bishnoi and Krunal Pandya, so that will help him being a left-hander. So I think he's going to come good tomorrow. So maybe those two. And the
So
Finch pick
Ishan, you're going
again,
with Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar?
yeah.
Cool, man. Cool.
Um, Bowling wise, I mean, Bumrah's an evergreen pick. I've felt a lot of pain recently because I've been taking every match, and he's only taken 4 wickets, 7 games.
And they
So
play him carefully now, right? So
yeah,
it
but law
comes
of
to
averages, I mean, they've been known that for years. So I think law of averages says that he's going to have, multiple wicket games. So if I was to take a Mumbai bowler, I'd stick with Bumrah because none of the others are any good.
nice, nice. So
What
what
about
about
Finch
you?
picks from Mumbai? Why don't he go? Like
Yeah,
other guys to look out for.
I mean, gamble picks. Because it's a batting pitch, I'd go with Deval Brevis and make him captain. Um,
Nice.
he could just take over, but he's still young, so I'm not sure. I think Rohit Sharma is due for a big game. I mean, I usually pick one gamble pick in my team every game, so this one for me is going to be Rohit Sharma for my gamble.
All right. Let's see. In Lucknow, I think what they're gonna do. I think Manish Pandey, they're maybe not gonna. They don't think that's working out properly. So I think they're gonna promote maybe Stoinis. Like he's been batting far too low. I think
They
he needs
need
to
to.
come in the top four. Yeah,
Yeah, they
they've been
need.
leaving it too late. So I think Stoinis would be the guy to look out for if it was up to me.
Yeah, in no universe should Krunal Pandya bat before Stoinis. Let me just say that. Like Krunal Pandya is good in the end, but Stoinis can still steer the ship. So I agree with you
Stoinis
there.
is like Stoinis is a stud, man. I mean, he's
Yeah,
a game changer.
and he can
But
play big
and maybe
innings. He scored in Big Bash. He scored centuries, right? So you know he could do it. So to keep him for the last 5 overs, I see the
I
reason.
mean, he's for Australia so many times, and
Yeah, yeah, that
like
too.
it doesn't make any sense. I think Rahul's captaincy has been really from the Punjab days has been pretty questionable. Some of his choices. Earlier in the season, he bowled, he kept Bishnoi and Huda. He gave Huda an extra over, kept Bishnoi for the 17th over, something. We lost that game. So he's had like 2 or 3 of these games where like you're just wondering, like Stoinis came in at number 8 in one game, or maybe a couple of games.
Yeah.
So I think he has the potential to F it up, but hopefully, better sense prevails and they bring Stoinis up to number 3 or 4.
Yeah. So,
and then the next game is also at Wankhede on Monday. So tomorrow Sunday, there's only one game, which
that
is sad.
sucks, man. That really sucks because I look forward to Sundays having 2 games. I really do.
Yeah, like I won't have an excuse to have a beer Sunday afternoon. Not that I needed one, but so Monday Wankhede, we have Chennai versus Punjab.
Yeah.
You want to pick 2 guys from Chennai, perhaps? Must have.
Yeah, so I was just my 2 safe picks in Chennai are going to be Dwayne Bravo and
Good league.
and sorry, I'm just drawing a blank here. Robin Uthappa, right? It's like he's really been the only batsman who's like consistently scored. He's had 1 or 2 slumps, but generally he's scored a decent amount of runs. So
gotten a start in every game at least.
Yeah, he has he has 300 odd runs this series, maybe 250. He's doing well. What about you for Punjab?
Punjab, I think Livingston obviously is the one guy that's been fairly consistent for them. He may with he might bowl a couple overs as well, so he's always active in the field. So he's a good guy. Just make him captain. He should be coming 2 down at the latest. And for their bowlers, I think Rahul Char is the only one who's been doing well. So I go with Livingston and Chahar. And outside shout for Dhawan, I think, one of the 2 guys, Dhawan or Agarwal, both of them are due for a score. So I think one of those 2 guys is going to fire. I just don't know which one.
Yeah, tough to say. If I were to just take a safe route, I'd go Dhawan. But Mayank Agarwal, he shows up big. He can score the big innings. So like if you're looking to like gain on points or going for a good gamble, Mayank Agarwal is a good one for this one, I think.
Do you have any other gambles for Punjab?
Yeah, Johnny Bairstow, man. If he plays, if he ends up playing,
I think they made like Rajapaksa was going really well for them. They were really, because they're going gung ho in every game, right? And that guy was like the embodiment of that theory that he was going balls to the wall from like first ball. He was making good 30s, 40s. And Bairstow has not clicked at all in the last ball, which is surprising because he's been like before this for Hyderabad, he was great, lights out. So so if he plays, then Bairstow for you then?
Yeah, but if he plays, I'd gamble with Bairstow just because again another guy who could show up, he could play a big innings, get a lot of points for you on your fantasy team.
Cool.
How about you? What's your gamble on Chennai?
So not much of a gamble, I guess. Maybe 2 guys. Shivam Dubey has been playing well. And the Punjab bowling lineup doesn't scare me. Rahul Char is the only good bowler. He brings it into him. He's a lefty. Mr. Wankhede, so it's a good batting pitch. If he gets a chance to bat, I think he's going to have a good game. And the other guy would probably be Thiksana, the Sri Lankan spinner. He's been bowling really well. He's been opening the innings, and he's taken a few wickets the last 2 games. So I think those 2 guys would be like the other guys that I would look at. Are you there? All right, I guess that about wraps it up. So yeah, we'll do this again after Monday. Good luck, guys.